Hello, my name is Amanda Lopez and I will be presenting the Noon Lab practice number 1 about polymers. The objectives of this practice are to synthesize various polymers that are used in daily life, to note some of the characteristics of the polymers to be prepared based on observation, and to identify possible uses for the different polymers based on their characteristics. The materials that we will need are 50 milliliters of beakers, 1 plastic mold, 1 plastic or wood stick, 2 glass stirring rod, 1 pair of latex gloves per team, 2 10 milliliter measuring cylinders, polyvinylic alcohol, which is a saturated solution, borax solution, which is also a saturated solution, polyvinyl acetate, resistol, polyester resin catalyzer for polyester resin, and artificial coloring. Experiment 1 is about polyester resin. The first step is to place enough polyester resin into a plastic mold so as to fill 3/4 of it, and then add 20 drops of catalyzer. The second step is, with the help of a plastic or wooden stick, stir the mixture inside the mold very well, and if you wish to encapsulate an object in the polymer, add it immediately. 3. Leave the resin to rest at room temperature until it solidifies, and after it is solid, you can take it out of the mold. And 4 is to write the characteristic of the resin in the result table. The second experiment is called slime, and the first step is, in a 50 milliliter beaker, mix 5 milliliters of polyvinyl alcohol and 3 milliliters of borax solution, sodium tetraborate. Use a glass stirring rod to incorporate them and stir. The second step is, using latex gloves, take the polymer out and drain as much of the liquid that remains as possible. With your hands, massage the polymer for a couple of minutes until it gains a firmer consistency. The third step is, observe its characteristics and write them down in the results table. The third experiment is called silly putty. Step number 1 is, in a 50 milliliter beaker, add 2 milliliters of saturated borax solution and mix in a small amount of polyvinyl acetate resistol. With the help of a glass stirring rod, stir the mixture until the mass is consistent. At this point, you can use your hands to shape the polymer into a ball. Try to determine its elasticity by letting it bounce. The third and final step is to describe the final characteristics of this polymer and to write them down in the results table. In the first experiment, the polymer is polyester resin. We have an addition reaction. The physical properties of the monomers are that they have a very strong smell and the color is amber. And the physical properties of the polymer is that it has hard texture, strange smell, and it's hot, and its color is brown. In the second experiment, called slime, the reaction was condensation. The physical properties of the monomers was that the polyvinyl alcohol smells like ethanol, its color is blue and it is liquid, and the physical properties of the polymer are that the smell is prominent, similar to alcohol, it's blue and it has a texture similar to cello, though a bit firmer. The third experiment, silly putty, the reaction is also condensation. The physical properties of the monomers are that polyvinyl acetate is liquid but thick, it is white and it smells like common glue. The borax solution is transparent and thick. The physical property of the polymer is that it has no elasticity, firm texture, it's stretchy, it doesn't have much odor, and it's rubbery. This project helped me understand a lot about polymers, monomers, the difference, and the way they relate.